We recently launched what we call transition of traders to manufacturers here in Uganda Investment Authority, particularly from the Chikubo traders. They came together and we had a meeting with them recently, and my team, through our domestic investment division, is working to support them to transition. We look at it as a way of, the power of the example is more important. What they see, they can. So we're going to support them to, slowly move to our industrial parks because they know the markets. These people know that when they go to import products to our country, they import them for the markets that they know. So the market research and the products, they know it. They even know the products that they need to penetrate these markets. So we are trying to have a conversation with them and handhold them to say, why don't you produce these products here using the raw materials for the market that you know, so that they have that whole journey. And I believe once that is done, their fellow traders, their fellow merchandisers will look at that and say, but this is possible. So we feel like let's handhold and work with them throughout that process. My team next week, for example, on Tuesday, will be in Chikubo with them to say, this is how you get an investment license. This business plan for your Nigina that you always import, we can help you make that business plan. We have industrial park land. We shall now also allocate land for you in the industrial park, so that we hold you throughout that journey. And when I was having a discussion with them, I would say it is very difficult now for me to tell you the market access. You know the market. You really have been in this trading for how many years? You know how these products move. So we shall work with you on make sure you make the products in our country. And the support is already enshrined in most of our laws here. One, we have to support you to get the investment license, which is which it's important to also note that this investment license is free. And because remember, these are domestic investors, our local investors. To be able to benefit, to get an investment license, you only need the equivalent of $50,000 US. For an international investor, they need the equivalent of 250,000. So a local investor only needs less than 200 million to be able to get our investment license. And we are not saying have the 200 million in the account locked. These are traders. You have a person in Chikubo, if you go every day, the man is trading even $1 million. We don't expect the money to stay in, it should be working. So you just show us the capacity to mobilize this money, we'll give you the license. What does this license entitle you to? The free land in the industrial park. Just $50,000 showing that you can move it in your account. We help you the free land industrial park. We're talking about the incentives. Agricultural value addition, 10-year tax holiday. This plant and machinery, they are going to set up factories. You know you can, that plant and machinery is tax-free. Remember, you are not saying lock money in your account, just show us you can mobilize this amount of money. You benefit from these incentives that people thought were only for international investors. They are yours, and at even a lower threshold to benefit. You do a lot of research and training, because remember now industrialization, you're going to have the training element. Research and training, those are tax deductible. Please keep the records. You are going to have 500 people you're employing in a factory. They don't just come without training. You have to train them to manage your machinery. People should, keep those records. So when URA comes to tax you, this is tax deductible. So the tax, they'll reduce it by this amount. So those are things now we will say, we sit with you, keep these records, we go with you to URA to support you to get that. So for example, now you will need international workers. Because if you're setting up a factory, some of these machines are not here. For the initial period of training, how to use these machines, you need international labor to come and support you here. You see where Uganda is, we're in a very perfect position. This is the friendliest country in the region. People are in Chikubo, but people are coming from Congo to Chikubo to buy products from them. People are coming from South Sudan to Chikubo to buy products from them. So really it seems it's quite safe for trading. So really the market is there, the person is making money, so he's not really thinking about taking another risk. And yet they import from somewhere else. So I think one of the issues is it has been very comfortable trading. But trading is not very sustainable going forward. And what we need to do is give them that comfort. you can even make much more money if you go throughout the whole value chain and produce from here. It will be cheaper because you're not dealing with the imports and all that, but the whole markets around the region, we say, but this is produced in Uganda. Remember, we are part of East African community, 300 million people, quota-free and tariff-free. So it is produced here. It will be even cheaper for the trader in Congo to buy from here because they are a fellow East African community citizen. So it will be quota-free and tariff-free access for products produced here. So their profits will become even higher. Remember, Uganda in Africa is rated as the third most profitable country. Interesting. Yes, after Ethiopia, Egypt. This is by Oxford Economics. Okay. Third most profitable. There is money being made in this country. We are saying that now, if you become a production, industrialization hub in the region, yes, there is much more money to be made. So that's why government, for example, now is putting money in Uganda Development Bank, for example, to support this transition. I'm sure it is there in UDB. There are different initiatives for government so that people can be able to access that. And that is really to bring the cost of money down.